When evaluating masonry, flat work, cement work, there's three criteria that I use, that I've picked up along the way through the years. If the crack is wider at the edge than it is in the middle, then that's considered a problem. If it's wider than 1/8 of an inch, that's considered a problem. If it's wider than 1/8 of an inch in more than one location, that is also considered a problem. And if it's out of plane, that's considered a problem. This masonry, this flat work, this front porch is broken. Now, I'm not an engineer. Hey, phone calling. I don't inspect alarm systems. I'm not an engineer. Okay, even though I use engineering equipment, I'm a home inspector. And so I don't calculate slope. I'm not talking about tolerances. Okay? What I'm looking for is guidelines. And the guidelines I use with my zip level, my engineering equipment, is no more than 1 inch of floor height elevation differential and no more than 2 inches of overall floor height elevation differential. And I found neither, obviously that corner's low, but I found neither of those variances. That's not an inch difference. Okay? Neither of those variances showed up. That doesn't mean the foundation's perfect. It doesn't mean the foundation is good. It doesn't mean that you shouldn't call a structural engineer. All the doors and windows seem to be operating well. I got some freeze board separation from the exterior video you remember seeing. I don't see much in the way of cracks. The biggest separation is in the corner of this window right here. All right. And then in the garage, on the window casement, and that's on the exterior, but I'm just kind of showing you because I talked about it. Well, I guess I can show you. I'm supposed to close this door before I leave. And this separation right here, those are the two biggest areas. Also, this is exterior, but where the butt ends come, there's supposed to be flashing tape behind them, and there's not. Good night. So, my general consensus, my general opinion about the foundation is that it's performing the intention for which it's, the operation for which it's intended. There's a couple of doors here, and there's one in the attic. Some of these thumb latches are kind of difficult. I think the foundation is okay. I would never dissuade my client from seeking perfection, getting a second opinion, hiring an engineer for the price of this place. I would never dissuade my client from going further. But in regard to a structural engineer, you're probably going to be buying peace of mind. Some of our windows are fogging. So that's how I feel about the foundation. Maybe you can tell by the light, you know. Of course, it was never a bright day today, but this is the last video that I'm making. And so I would just like to say, take this time to say thank you, dear client, for your business and trust. And that means the world to my family and I. And if you like leaving a good Google review, that'd help a small businessman like me. So there's that too. This floor receptacle outlet works. We have different types of floor. And just like I'm not required to shoot the floor, do the floor elevations, just like I'm not required to do that, nor am I required to do moisture readings. I'm getting 21% moisture right here, or I was earlier in the day. Let's see how this works. Right here. I was getting like between 4 and 21, so we're looking for differentials here. 22. How about that? That's elevated moisture reading. An elevated moisture reading. I'm going to zip through here. Just kind of point out some wood damage. But the guest bedroom and the living room kind of go together, so if I can, I like to go counterclockwise through here. These windows are fogging too. This door is sealed closed on the other side. Another fogging window. Kitchen, we played around in here for a while. This is all nice. There's only one receptacle outlet on this wall. This is it's advertised maybe as the second bedroom. Well, that's okay as a second bedroom, but this door, I mean, this doesn't even have a door. Got it? And these doors are little double doors, so there's not a lot of bedroom privacy here. This is kind of office-like. Now, being office-like, there's only one receptacle outlet on that wall, depending on how much office gear you're going to do. We're missing our mirror. Double cylinder deadbolts. Takes a key to get in and a key to get out. And we've got, a lot of these doors have been repaired. A lot of these have got a lot of damage on our exterior doors. As long as you have one door that's not a keyless deadbolt going directly to the exterior, that's all that meets code. And this is not directly to the exterior, but that's a keyless deadbolt. This door, because it does not require a key, that's all that required to meet code. But if you've got a fire and you need to get out, and you're coming from the primary bedroom suite over here, that's a long haul to go. So you just got to find your key. All the way through here. This is a keyless deadbolt. If you don't have the key, if Granny doesn't have the key, she's going to be popping mad. Just saying. The electric receptacle outlets, I'm pulling, I think I already mentioned this in another video that you're about to see. There's 115 volts, which I'm not required to measure volts, but I did that too. Just coming through here, turning off some lights. I put the thermostats on, I think, 74 or 76. Put the thermostats on 74 or 76. What did I put them on? 74. Door stops are beyond the scope of this inspection, but I've only seen the remnants of one door stop. I don't have a key for this keyless deadbolt. Windows are foggy. Windows are fogging. That window latch is kind of difficult. We're getting into the crescendo here. Hang on. I already thanked you for my business. I already asked you for a good Google review. This one's set on 76, so there you go. Showed you the 22% moisture right here in this door. That's not the only place we're finding moisture. These windows, these are double sash vinyl windows they installed across the front. I think Sears installed it. I don't know. But we got moisture issues in here. Got moisture issues in here. Check this out. Hear that? Trust me, I'm not here to tear it up. But I was getting elevated moisture reading in there. You heard the beep, and there's more than that. And I got it in this window. In this window. Essentially, sadly enough, I guess. Interestingly enough, is that a better way to put it? I'm getting moisture in all the windows that were replaced. Signs of moisture. All the windows that were replaced. Then we come over here, the windows that weren't replaced. No, they don't look that hot, but they're okay. They're okay. And then in this window, this is the best example. Some of these, the old alarm sensors, which I don't even think they're working, but they need to be sealed. That's a hole. It's a hole in your window frame. We're missing a screen there. So all the doors are locked. I'm turning off all the lights. I'm closing all the windows. It's a glazing strip, so just so you kind of know. Closing all the windows, turning off all the lights, saying thank you, and good night.